What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. Yeah, fuck that stupid streaming device. A stupid stream just crashed. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Whose side is the touch on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. And you know she had been tapping the file of his phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I cannot. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this fey woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. Wright. I know, after all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprehend and understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Ah! You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. How many times must I say it? Phoenix, doesn't something about the strike a little odd? Yeah. Biodrendo, hey, Biodrendo, welcome to the stream. Finally, there was a terrible impaction and it was all over. Impaction? Do you just mean impact? Ridiculously, I think you need to brush up on your language skills. On second thought, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language thing alone. Did I just prep this guy with two? I wonder. Anyway, I'd better find weakness in there. Miss May said that went to the right. Exactly. There. Now we nail him. Wait right there. You remembered, Moon Angel. You remembered it. Oh, Quack. Hi, Quack. Oh, you guys are so many people are changing their names. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is it? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. It is simple, you have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. I actually like this game, but I never played it. Oh, I played them on the DS. They're really great. The killer was here. But I watched the show, so I know what's going on to happen. there is a TV show. I know there is a movie. And the movie is not so good. Not that good. The killer was here and the victim here. Oh. I didn't know there was a TV show. And the victim here. The victim ran to the left as you claim she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. The anime is actually good, okay? Damn, I need to look it up. Hello, hi Southbound, welcome. Okay, cool. I didn't know there was an anime. You learn something new every day. She would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. He did see her run to the left? That is strange indeed. Huh. Well, but if that is true, then look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True, maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright, yes? Your Honor? Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. I just stopped by to show my support. Nice, thank you, Southbound. You can also check out the other, the non-gaming videos. I have very few comedy videos on my channel and a few cat videos, and yeah. If you like, you can check out the non-gaming videos. I really hate every antagonist in this series. Miss Mesa's right. He says left. She did run left. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. I doubt it, rather that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that will explain the conflicting accounts. Mr. White was in the room and Miss May was in the hotel. Obviously the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in a hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay and Co, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from his point to him, it would appear that he ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. That is where the killer was standing. Order, I will have order. I order a pizza. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. Rapscallion? The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Why do you hate the antagonists, Quack? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can fix a broken testimony, buddy. You can't fix. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first went to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. The final blow? I already got you. Die sind halt echt nervig, aber das macht ja, ist ja gut. Antagonisten muss man eigentlich in diesen meisten Fällen hassen. Also so gut gespielt, dass du richtig die Figur hast. That is what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Aha. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Now I got him. Oh, seems to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness testimony? Of course. You Americans. Der Fall gerade ist halt echt wie in der Serie, okay. First you went to the left and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. So they are in America then? Yeah. Okay, they are in America. I didn't hit anyone, but the court is different from America, right? A little different. I didn't hit anyone. No, Mr. Wright. There's no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. Wait. You hit her seriously. What do you mean next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. That's all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, Turn made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That's it. That's where I get him. Stop saying it was me. But it was you. Mr. Wright? If you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. No, can't do anything right now. May I continue? Here's what Miss May saw. So each of you saw different thoughts. Absolutely, that's right, of course. Where did he pick up the annoying phrase? Anyway, moving along. You see, you hit her twice. Yep, that court is too fancy. The people viewing the courts sit behind the lawyer desk, plus the place where the witness is all wrong. Dodged an attack. Shit! You stupid bitch! Those stupid bitches! Why does it not count? You stupid assholes! Those fucking bitches! That's why what I hate about this game. You have a clear proof, and they don't count it. That's stupid, damn it! This says she dodged the first attack and she was hit only once. What a douchebag, damn it! Tied from a blow by a blunt object. You hit her twice. Now. Did the stream crash? Yeah, the stream did crash, and I was really mad about it. No, the evidence says she dodged and then hit, so she could have moved in either direction. Yeah, but it says she dodged, and the other guy said I hit her twice. The other guy says I hit her twice, so... Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now. Right. Okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. And then you did her in with a single blow. Trap. Trap, indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor? My stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it, this is almost over. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. You heard the thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Doesn't something about it strike you as odd? Does Wright need to take a shit? He probably. More like he's full of shit. You're saying you saw the glass light stand. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. The glass stand was lying on the floor. That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why, me? Well, it was instructed not to wait. I was instructed? One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I am so confused. Wright's spoiling the fault. Your Honor, please. I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Badgers on the ropes. Well, very well. The witness may continue his account. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Miss Mia? Mr. Wright, did you know the victim personally? No, triple no. How would I? How could I? I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. Wright, I will not have you harrying the witness. You're letting a little flustered at first. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. Now, before you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused, but don't worry, we all know what happened now. She turned and ran for the door. What did you do then? I gave chase, of course. I gave chase? What did you do then? No, not me. The killer, I mean, he gave chase. Mr. Wright, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright here is only trying to fluster you with baseless accusations. Alright, thank you, Miles. Then you did her in with a single blow. Trap. Trap. That doesn't sound like the savage attack from your earlier testimony. Yes, well, I am a man of peace, you see. Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something, but it won't be easy. A license was lying on the floor. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The light stand was already lying on the floor? This is strange. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow to web. A light stand? Wait a minute. Now I gotcha. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculously, said he. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claimed, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. And there's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Failure offices. In other words, you were at the scene of a crime when the murder took place. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor? Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough. Phoenix Wright? What? I forgot about that first. Mr. Wright? I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order, Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. Wright is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. Wright is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Sounds like a story. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. That's it? So you saw a stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound. Correct. That is right. I see, very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. Good, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Cross-examination, the wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Week. I had entered the faint. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints, several days old, were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Unidentified? Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. No, now Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Oh, of course I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. What that is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. Ah, it was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all, damn it. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Bluff something. What? Oh, here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? You fainted out, huh? I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. You're finally awake. Good. Hey, Phoenix. That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya? Didn't you know that Fablemen have strong physic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, you can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You have already won. What? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix. Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front. It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. 1,000? Wow, big spender. Now this is a mindfuck. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase? September 4th. Oh, he couldn't have seen it! Oh my god, it's Wright's receipt. No, not Wright's. It's Mia's receipt. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Wow, now what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go, I think the court is about to reconsider. Go do it, Phoenix, you know you're innocent. And just to prove it. Right. Receipt update in the court record. Receipt for a glass light stand, the date for purchase is the day before the murder. Never mind. September 9th. 1:16 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But Mr. Edgeworth has noted the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Wiretapping. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side, Your Honor. Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand and the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. Wright, when you allegedly entered Fire & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, but the 4th is the beginning. The stand could not have been there. But isn't the 4th of September the beginning of September? It is, right? Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. He's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you will agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can run his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot, it's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. Objection denied. The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Yeah, the witness will stay. Phoenix? Read this note out loud. What's this? Memo received from Mia. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life's riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Make him stop. How? How did you get that list? Mr. Wright, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that if only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense. Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations, you're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. So we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not Chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief! But she's dead. Yeah. Kiss the spirit. September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Fae & Co. Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came? Yeah? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Well, you should see your face. Mia, what are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya, what? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me a lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... she means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, but Maya Faye reporting for duty. Wait, now on second thought, let's make this casual. You, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business? You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? Actually I do. This is a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick, you know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it's Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices, it's got a good ring to it. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's wasting. Waiting. What? Okay, wait up. Okay, I'm probably gonna end the stream. Turnabout Sisters. A brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Samurai. No. Save it. Yeah. The Steel Samurai. The moon! Oh my god, it's a moon episode, fuck yeah. Yeah. Wait. 2001. Wow. 2002, 2004. They are really that old? Jeez. Hooray, there better be a lunar eclipse in the game. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream and yeah, I think I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe. Alright. See ya and good moony night. And pleasant nightmares to all of you.